Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday. We are getting closer and closer into the weekend. And because we've had spring-like temperatures, I'm sure you're wanting to get out, maybe enjoy going to the park, maybe playing pickleball or practicing your golf game as we head closer into the spring season. I do have some unfortunate news. We do have some rain showers in the forecast Saturday and Sunday. We do have some first warns in place just because it could be a little bit of a nuisance to your weekend. So here's what we're going to be looking like for today. Get out and enjoy it. Maybe a few sprinkles here and there, but things are going to be changing heading closer into the weekend. Few sprinkles staying warm though today and into tomorrow. First warn in place for your weekend. Rain chances doesn't look like a complete washout of any day. However, you do want to, stay weather focused just because they could be interrupting a few of your plans. So let me time this out for you. This is 3 p.m. this afternoon. So you may need that umbrella. If you haven't walked out the door quite yet, make sure that you grab it on the way out over in Warrensburg, Sedalia, here in Kansas City, and up through Atchison. Fortunately, it is not going to be sticking around too long heading into the overnight hours. Most of those will be drying up, and we're going to have just mostly cloudy skies. Here's what it's looking like for your weekend if you do have any big plans. First warn in place for your Saturday and Sunday. You see temperatures, they are going to be taking a little bit of a hit, around 58 degrees for your Saturday, 49 by Sunday with that 50% chance late on Saturday. Now, we did have some models a few days ago showing that it's actually going to be earlier on Saturday. Now the timing is going to be pushed just a little bit to Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, and then especially into your Sunday morning. So let me go ahead and time this out for you really fast. Here's one of our high-res models. So showing dry heading into most of your Friday. Clouds are going to be building throughout the day. Then heading into your Saturday, this is 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So you start to see some rain showers over in Olathe, Lawrence, Ottawa, down through Butler and Garnett. Those will continue to press up towards the north and the east. That's when we have that first warn in place. You see that that's going to be staying there heading into the evening, overnight, and even into Sunday. So here's 5 p.m. You could be starting to see some heavier showers over in Garnett, Ottawa, and over through Lawrence, finally pushing into the metro around 5, 6 o'clock into the evening and afternoon. Now, this model doesn't go out quite as far, so we got to switch it over to one of our long-range models. Let me time this out for you. Heading into 9, 10 o'clock, you see our folks over in, let's say, Bethany, Maryville, over into our far north and eastern counties could be missing out on this altogether on your Saturday, which is great if you do have some weekend plans. But if you're here in Kansas City, south, southwest, or southeast, make sure that you do have that umbrella handy throughout Saturday and even into Sunday. So as you're waking up on Sunday, maybe going to church or even just going out to get a cup of coffee, this is 7 a.m. We could be starting to see rain showers here in Kansas City. Those are going to continue to spread up towards the north and the east heading into the beginning part of Sunday. Unfortunately, it does look like this is going to be staying at least for areas along I-70 and to the south through most of Sunday morning and even into early Sunday afternoon. Now, of course, the timing could always change, just like what we saw over the past few days. We saw that it was going to be mainly Saturday morning. Now it's Saturday night into Sunday. So we're going to be watching this very carefully for you because I'm sure there are a lot of weekend plans that are in store for this weekend. I also wanted to show you, here's what we're looking at for our rainfall totals. We're going to be ranging from about 1/10 of an inch to 3/4 of an inch. I think some areas, especially over near Garnett, could be getting closer to that inch mark, which is great because I know, farmers are planning. They need all the rain they can get for their crops heading into this spring season. For today, though, enjoy it. Yes, we do have some clouds building, and that sun is unfortunately going away, but it is going to be a gorgeous day to get outside. Temperatures, I mean, we are already so warm. We're sitting at 53 degrees here in Kansas City at 9:09, something we haven't seen hardly any this year. 44 up in Bethany, and then as you head over towards Garnett, we're sitting at 50 degrees. This is what we're looking like for this afternoon, though. Maybe a few sprinkles like I was talking about earlier, but we are going to be warm, about 25 degrees above where we should be here in Kansas City. Around 65 degrees. Average for this time of year is around 40 degrees. Those clouds are going to be building. Southwest winds at around 10 to 15 miles an hour. now I know everybody is wondering, okay, the rodent is going to be taking over tomorrow, switching gears just a little bit. Phil's going to be telling us if we're going to have 6 more weeks of winter or if we're going to have 6 weeks of early spring. Well, I want to let you know he's going to be taking over every meteorologist's job tomorrow. However, he's about 39% right, so I wouldn't hold too much if you are going to be going with his answer. This is what I'm talking about. Over the past 10 years, we have been taking into account what his prediction is and what it actually happened. So for the past 10 years, 2016, Phil said no shadow early spring. Yes, that was one correct time. And then the other correct time was back in 2020. Unfortunately, other than that, has not been getting too good of scores. You know, you want A's, you want B's for your kiddos. So only, unfortunately, 2 times has he been correct. I also want to show you, if you are going to be tuning in, it's 6:28 Central Time, 7:28 over in the Eastern Time Zone. Here's their forecast. So this is 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to go ahead and make it go over 6:28 over in Pennsylvania. Guys, it is not looking good. Cloudy skies, maybe even a few chances for some showers, maybe a little bit of sleet. So I have a feeling that he is not going to be seeing his shadow, which means, according to him, we could be having 6 more weeks of winter because of that shadow not being seen. However, I do have some good news for you, though. Not with the rodent, but with our forecast models, we're actually predicting that temperatures are going to be a little bit warmer heading into February. This is what I'm talking about. This is February 6th through the 10th, likely above average for here in Kansas City, about 50 to 60% chance of those temperatures being above average, which is at 40. However, if you are heading over towards, let's say, California or Nevada, over in Las Vegas, Arizona, and up through Washington and Oregon, looks like temperatures are going to be below average. So fortunately for us, yes, we are going to be warm today. Yes, it's going to be gorgeous. It looks like that could be continuing heading into the 6th and the 10th of February. Again, just want to remind you, maybe a few rain showers possible today. I think the bulk of the moisture, though, not really coming into the weekend, and that is unfortunate because people have those weekend plans. So that first warn in place, just because it could be a little bit of a disruption to your weekend plans. Don't think it's going to be a washout. I'm going to time this out one more time for you. So heading into today, maybe a few showers here in Kansas City around 3, 4, 5 o'clock this afternoon. Those are going to be moving out. And then heading into your Saturday afternoon, this is 3 p.m. So you're starting to see some rain showers over in Harrisonville, Butler, Garnett, up through Ottawa and Lawrence. Those will continue to press up towards the north and the east heading into the evening and overnight hours. So here in Kansas City, could be seeing some heavier bands of showers by 6, 7 o'clock in the metro. So if you do have plans, make sure you have that umbrella handy. You are going to need it. That's going to be continuing into your Sunday as well. Let me go ahead and switch this over to our long range model. So this is 10, 11 o'clock at night, continuing those rain showers. Those are also going to be pushing up to the far north and eastern counties as well. So I'm talking to you, Bethany. I'm talking to you, Maryville. You could be starting to see some rain showers by Sunday morning. This is 7 a.m. So still going to be a rainy start to your Sunday. And unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be rainy throughout the day. Now, I don't think it's going to be a complete washout, but definitely we'll be tracking some rain showers Saturday afternoon and going into your Sunday as well. Now, we're not really going to be getting that much in the way of rain shower accumulation, about 1/10 to maybe 3/4 of an inch. However, I do think some areas could be getting an inch of some rainfall, especially where those heavier bands are going to be posting up and continuing to train over as well. So there is a breakdown of your weekend forecast, little breakdown of your Groundhog's Day, and then also what we're looking like for the middle of February. Good news is temperatures are going to be warmer, but it looks like we could be having more rain showers during this time, which means the muddy season is upon us. Hey, I also wanted to let you know, Bill's going to be in at around 10:30 back on the live stream to talk to you about some weekend plans. So make sure that you do tune into those. I hope everybody has a great day. Get out and enjoy it because temperatures are going to be slightly cooler heading into the weekend.